Welcome back, everybody, to another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, I want to talk about the weather once again. Now, as I have previously mentioned in over a dozen videos on my YouTube channel so far, you know personally that I like to talk about the weather at any given chance that I can get. And basically that can occasionally be a misnomer in my personal case, because sometimes I don't like to talk about the weather. Sometimes when the weather is good, I'll like to talk about it. But ultimately, when it comes to bad weather, I really don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to pay it any mind. But unfortunately, in my case, I have to. I have to pay attention when it comes to severe weather. Specifically, in this case, severe thunderstorms. Why in this particular case? Well, as far back as I can remember, ever since I was a kid, specifically a toddler, I developed at a very early age a high sensitivity to loud noises, and that may have had something to do with the fact that once I figured out I was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, uh, back in the day when I was maybe around 6, around that time. um, I already knew I had a sensitivity to loud noises way before I found that out. So there was this one instance where I was essentially a toddler. We were living in this house somewhere not far from here, uh, over 15, maybe now 20 years ago, at this point in my life. And I was woken up by a severe thunderstorm, and all of a sudden my ears started to hurt out of nowhere. And like any toddler to any not loud noise, I just was bawling my eyes out. I was just crying left and right all over. I woke up my parents and no doubt my older sister as well. And I didn't I hated every second of it. And it was, there's no nice way to put it. I did not enjoy it, and I still don't. And from that moment on, I always got nervous. I always got really nervous, and I developed if you can call it irrational, an irrational fear of severe weather. And that is basically the impetus, or the reason for my paying attention to the weather in the first place and talking about it to begin with. Um, I previously mentioned in another update on my channel, I talked about watching the Weather Channel every chance I get, because I like how they talk about the weather. I like how they keep track of the weather 24/7 all the whole way through. Now, other people have other avenues on how to keep track of the weather, but for me personally, I like to watch the Weather Channel every chance I get. But when we're watching something else, I also downloaded the Weather Channel mobile app so that I can keep track of the weather that way. And when we know there's severe thunderstorms on the way, I check the radar and see what's going to hit us and what's not going to hit us. And either way, whether or not it's going to hit us, I'll still get nervous about it, because of the loud noises, the loud booms and bangs, and of course the flashing of lightning as well. And also nervous about the sound of rain hitting the roof. I always get nervous about that. I always get fearful about severe weather like that. And pretty much that's it on that. I do have, I believe my parents did give me some noise canceling headphones, so that I can actually ride out the thunderstorm wearing those, and they've been really helpful to me on that. Basically, noise canceling headphones is like one of the greatest developments in the history of headwear, and I'm forever grateful to the individual or group of individuals who helped come up with that technology in the first place. And it's been real help to me. It really drowns out all the noise, and when it's not storming outside, I would occasionally find myself using the noise canceling headphones for other situations. When the people around me get too loud, or there's just a situation where I'm uh, physically or emotionally overwhelmed by something, I just put them on to drown out the noise of everything else that's loud and obnoxious in my life. But thankfully, I don't have to do that all the time. The people I live with are uh, they're very respectful. They can be loud and obnoxious at times, but I still love them. I still love them with every fiber of my being. Okay, so it's not all bad. But when it comes to severe weather, specifically severe thunderstorms, I just can't handle it. And I've always had an irrational fear of weather, and in some cases, that's precisely the reason why I want to talk about the weather on my YouTube channel in the first place. So that, uh, if anything, I might not be the only person that can actually have an irrational fear of the weather because of how bad it can get in some cases. So with that being said, my name is Jacob Carlson, and I have an irrational fear of weather, specifically severe thunderstorms. If you want, please like the video, comment something you like or don't like, especially about the weather, and we're going to be getting a few more storms here and there, so there you go on that. At this moment in time, press the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Please share the video with all the people you know and love in life, wherever you get your information and entertainment these days. And I would always ask that you take care of each other out there, be nice to one another, and I'll see you in the next couple of videos. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.